You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Monday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
I told you guys on Friday. All right? Don't ever stop believing.
We were at a concert on Friday and during Game 5, and of course they had gone up. And it's so funny because anytime you go to a concert in an arena, you can see everybody's got their phones out, right? Whether they're doing the flashlight.
People are watching the game there.
Or they're taking pictures or they're taking videos. But in this case, it was just a weird mix of like people taking pictures of the show and people refreshing the Sportsnet app just over and over again.
Hearing sighs throughout the crowd.
Oh, dude, when they got the home run in that game, the grand slam in the 8th inning in Game 5 on Friday, everybody in the arena during the middle of a pretty hot song from Mumford & Sons was like, ah, damn it.
All of you guys that thought it's over, remember what Chris Daughtry once said. It's not over yet.
It's so rare that Chris Daughtry makes an appearance on this show. It's always sports related.
A beautiful moment, though, after yesterday's game where Hazel May entered Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I don't know if you saw this clip.
Oh, yeah.
Have a listen to this.
In franchise history, the Blue Jays are going to play Game 7. Are you ready?
And Vladdy just takes in this moment.
Just lets it breathe.
Looking at the crowd. He's got this little grin on himself. Also, shout out to the Sportsnet guy. He just circles him.
Yeah.
Great view on that. And then he gives a fantastic response.
Hey, you asked me if I'm ready. I born ready. Born ready.
Hell
and
yeah.
I want to go for this city.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
What a beautiful sports moment right there, dude.
Big moment for three fine coworkers of ours. Hazel May for like letting the moment happen.
Coworkers, yeah.
The cameraman for getting the loop. And of course, one of our favorite coworkers here at Rogers Sports and Media, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I'm born ready. Put it on a t-shirt, sell 20,000 copies by tomorrow.
If that doesn't inject the Blue Jays into your veins, there's something wrong with you.
I saw somebody in the comments on the video when I saw it this morning just said, I would run through a wall for this man.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of Canadians feel the same way today.
I don't want to hear any negative texts. Game 7 tonight. Big W coming our way. I don't care if they were down 2-0. I don't care that they lost on Friday. Kelly Clarkson said it best.
Pulling out all the hits.
Never thought I'd start a Monday morning like that, but here we are.
Someone just woke up to their alarm that starts with us on the radio and went, where am I?
It's not over. Don't stop believing. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, guys. Remember that.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I want to take a second on the show to give a shout out to Shay and his lovely family who I ran into while I was out doing a little bit of shopping. He recognized me and came over to say hi and said he's a big fan of the show. We're part of his everyday routine. Says that we, you and I, are his daughter's favorite part of the day.
Hell yeah.
No, hell no. Why do so many people let their kids listen to us?
How old is she?
Oh, she's maybe 5.
Oh, okay.
she's little. Like she was in her mom's arms.
I am always surprised. I mean, just got an email over the weekend, too. There's like some 7th graders that want to interview us for a school project. A lot of the times when we get like recognized, it's people who are like, my kids love you guys.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if people are using their kids as like the excuse to come over and talk to us, which by the way, you don't have to. We're always happy to
come
say
say what's
hi.
up.
Or if they're just like, is there just something about us that kids are like, wow, they're so relatable.
I will say though, on the other side of the coin of like, I don't think we're that bad. I mean, like, I understand how kids can enjoy us. There's some conversations that we have that might be tough to explain to your children sometimes.
Sometimes.
But if you think about some of the stuff that you watched growing up or listened to growing up, or just even the stuff that kids are doing right now.
Oh, the stuff that kids are
we're
into
PG, man.
Nowadays is crazy.
I used to watch Spike TV growing up. Used to watch Mansers, 1,000 Ways to Die, all that crap.
The Man Show. Yeah, that's another one. But at the same time, I used to watch Peachtree TV. I didn't know half of my favorite movies had profanity in them until I was like 17 years old.
Yeah. I mean,
We grew up in a world that was still trying to cushion the blow.
but we also both grew up with the beginning of the internet at the same point.
That's true. Yeah, I can remember sitting in the library of Diamond Jeunesse Secondary School in Hay River and being like, so I can just go to any of these pages that I want to?
Go to E-Bomb's World, you can see some wild videos there. Or even, dude, we both watched WWF during the Attitude Era. What do you mean? We saw some stuff as kids that we most definitely shouldn't have seen.
Yeah, but the problem is you and I grew up watching all that stuff from the Attitude Era, and now we go on the radio and we say it all the time.
I said suck it before I knew what suck it meant. What do you mean? Not much has changed, brother.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What's something you watched or listened to as a kid that you most definitely shouldn't have?
Definitely South Park. I think I was in grade 7 when the show came. One episode I saw where it was, I think they called it Elephant Makes Love to a Pig, and then the pig actually came out as Mr. Garrison. I think we were all too young to figure out what was actually going on there.
Mr. Garrison used to have a partner named Mr. Slade.
Yeah.
And we all had to ask our parents what that meant.
There was a lot of innuendos and stuff. We really just had things go over our heads back then, which we were probably lucky. And not to mention some of the horrible ways Kenny died.
Oh, my God.
The audience for that show was supposed to be 18 plus, but I feel like the core demographic was just kids because it was a cartoon and it swore, and you were like,
Right.
This is awesome.
This is so cool.
Well, I mean, it just brings me back to seeing episodes of Beavis and Butthead in the mid-'90s. Stuff we probably shouldn't have been watching then either.
It is crazy, though, when you think about it now with kids on TikTok. They see way worse stuff than South Park could ever put out.
For sure.
Oh, 100%. I don't think South Park would have ever invented something like the Tide Pod Challenge.
Hey, thanks for chatting, man.
Hey, anytime, guys. You have a good one.
We've got someone else on the line. What's it for you?
Blue Nuit it was called. It was like a soft porn back in the day. I mean, me and my buddies, we'd talk about it the next day at school. We'd be like, oh, yeah, I got up last night. You go downstairs, you turn the TV on, you turn the volume real down because you really didn't care what they were saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nothing like staying up until midnight just to see a little bit of nip, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, how did you know it played at 11 o'clock till midnight?
Same way you did, brother.
That seems strange that you suddenly know the exact time frame.
I'll level with you. I knew all the channels. City TV, if you stayed up until midnight, they had some Showcase was pretty wild after 11 o'clock.
Skinamax.
No, yeah, it was definitely a passage thing of type.
Well, that was every kid's next step after the Sears catalog.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids today don't know the struggle,
Kids
man.
really loved shopping back then.
Yep. Back then, you had challenges you had to overcome, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll even level with you a little bit more. When we got the DVR, I remember I didn't realize that everybody could see what you were recording.
That it wasn't just for you.
Having the most awkward conversation with my mom.
Hey, Brock, what's Red Shoe Diaries?
I don't know. Dad must have been recording that stuff.
And that's why they got divorced.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
There's a huge internet outage here this morning. I guess Amazon Web Services went down, and that impacts a lot of things, including Snapchat, Fortnite, what is it? Facebook was down for a bit.
Yeah.
Gmail, Google for itself was down a little bit. Pokemon Go, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Wordle was down, Clash of Clans, and then Zoom as well.
Which, unfortunately, they'll probably have that back up and running by the time you've got to go into the office, which is a huge bummer.
I know. It sucks that this outage happened at like 3 a.m. It couldn't have happened at 9 a.m.
It is crazy, though, that, like, because people will talk about, like, Jeff Bezos and Amazon mega corporation and all the things that they do with workers' rights and stuff. People like to say they boycott Amazon. But the fact of the matter is there's a whole side of their business people don't know. And if you go on the internet, anywhere, you're supporting Amazon to some extent.
You know who I actually feel really bad for? Is parents this morning whose kids are so screen like orientated that they went to get on Fortnite or Roblox or whatever and just were like,
reeing out this morning.
Some poor mom somewhere is like, I don't know. I was unplugging the Wi-Fi router, like in and out. Like, I don't know, Justin. I don't know.
Trying so hard to get the Fortnite to work. I swear to God, I don't know. I'm sorry.
God bless the teachers that are going to have some kids riled up because they didn't get screen time before they went to class.
Stay strong out there today.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We say less is more. Less is more. It's more absorbent than the regular Ripple brand for sure. What you used to love, now you're gonna adore. Charmin Ultra. Less is more. Cha-cha-cha. Charmin.
The folks at Charmin have created what they are calling the Forever Roll.
The Forever Roll.
It is a 1,700 sheet roll of toilet paper that is meant to last up to a month. So it's almost like, you know those industrial sized toilet papers?
I was going to say, it sounds like the industrial drums you'd see in the bathroom at like a truck stop.
It's exactly that, but Charmin, so like a 3-ply kind of type thing.
Okay.
And they say that it should last up to a month based on a 2-person household, 1,700 sheets between 2 people.
Okay, well, first of all, if it's meant to last a month, that's not forever. So false advertising right off the bat.
It's not like one of those old hand dryers that would just spin around.
Cycles
Do you know what I'm
through.
talking about?
Yeah. Where you chunk it down from the back.
Ew, imagine if they had that in the bathroom.
But also, okay, so hang on. So 30 days, average month, 1,700 squares. Between 2 people, that's 850 squares a month. That feels like a lot.
Is it a lot or is it not a lot? That's what I've been trying to figure out.
See, the problem is like, I'm not a square counter. You know what I mean? When I go in the bathroom, I'm like a jazz musician. I go by feel. Like, how did it feel coming out versus what do I need? And then it just kind of, you just kind of pull it off the roll a little bit.
You just go based off like the sounds and the vibes of everything.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
So do you just pull all willy-nilly?
No. I'm not crazy like that. I'm not like a cat in the bathroom swatting at the toilet
I'll
paper.
take 4 squares. I'll take 4 squares, and you fold it over twice, and then, you know.
I'd say probably I'm like 4 to 6. Like, I'll take it and I'll stretch it from about hand to maybe elbow. And I got kind of longer arms, so I'd say that's about a 4 to 6.
6 feels like a lot. 6 feels unnecessary.
Listen, I will say I overdo it a little bit. You know what I mean? I err on the side of caution.
But then again, you can really never be too safe.
That's just it, right? Because, like, I'd rather take 6 than 4, definitely more than 3, I'm seeing some people say. Can I also ask about the Forever Roll? How big is it? Because, like, I have my main bathroom, and there's a toilet paper holder in there. But my lower half bath, the toilet paper holder is from, like, the 60s. If I buy a double-ply roll for that bathroom, it doesn't fit on the spinner.
It does say it's 32 times larger than a standard one. So perfect for making it feel like you're out at a restaurant, I guess.
You're going to have this thing down Kickstart popping up?
How many times have you ever told your kids, we're not getting McDonald's, we have food at home? Go to the bathroom, you can get the same experience too, you know?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Not to get personal, brother, but how many squares you use when you wipe?
I just spin it like the wheel of fortune. Yeah, I do.
You know what? No, it's not Wheel of Fortune. I'm picturing, what's the big wheel in Price is Right where you just haul on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one. Yeah, the wheel of fortune. Yeah, and they got that one too on the wheel of fortune. Yeah.
Now, since you're spinning to win, is it a fold? Is it a scrunch? How are we doing it here?
It's like a bunch, a loose sponge.
You're an animal. You are an absolute monster.
You're the reason our environment is dying, my dude.
I know. And the reason why I have a plunger right next to my toilet.
You're taking at least 1 tree to the ass a week for sure, man.
You're right. I am.
Just going in there with a loose paper loofah to just hope for the best is crazy.
I just say thank God it's not a pine tree.
Hey, thanks for chatting with us, brother.
Thanks, man.
See you, dude.
We've got Mike on the line. Mike, you said 10 to 15. That's insane.
10 to 15 is wild.
10 to 15?
No, this is one go. This is like it's like a clump.
This man's out there doing the old pull the tablecloth off the table magic trick.
Plumbers hate this guy.
You got to make sure you have room to spare.
Room to spare for what?
Well, I don't. Well, I ain't double dipping, that's for sure.
Hey, I won't pass too much judgment because it depends. If I'm not at home,
Right.
if I'm at maybe someone else's house, if I'm at a restaurant, if I'm at work,
Sure.
I'm squaring up, dude.
It's like I don't really count, to be honest, when I'm doing it. But I know that it's like when I pull it, it does like a little spin, around the loopy thing. So yeah,
I don't know your financial situation, but you are rich in toilet paper, my friend.
Just don't want to get none of that on you,
I think that's reasonable. I also saw one person text in, said 12 to 18 plus a wet nap.
Damn.
I'm just picturing every time this person goes out for wings or ribs, just gathering all the wet naps off the table and keeping them in a little basket next to the toilet.
I don't know if we should be doing a survey on how many ply you're using or what people are eating specifically is more or less the question.
There's a fiber issue.
I did do a Google here. I looked at the average number that people use it says 3 to 6 squares per wipe. So we're both.
That feels like we're in the ballpark.
We're both in the average.
Sure.
If the math corrects out, then here it says if it's an average of 4 sheets, that's totaling around 35 sheets per day on average.
Damn.
Yeah. And if the math's correct on that, that's about 1,050 per person a year.
1,050 sheets per person for a year, yet the forever roll is like 850 for a month. That's crazy numbers from Charmin.
Now, if it works out to 1,050 per person, it's 12,600 sheets a year.
Damn, man.
So let's say I'm 30. I've used 378,000. When you hit 40, you'd be over 504,000.
I'm $500,000 in wipes?
Mm-hmm.
That's so much. That's crazy.
But doesn't it also feel low at the same time? Because you got to think, the average person, they say, has 3 to 6 bowel movements a week.
Right. The average person didn't work at a KFC like I did.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Got to give a huge shout out to the jacked guys behind home plate at the Jays game there. Some absolute units, man.
I disagree. Listen, I don't go to the gym, so I don't have to feel less about myself around people who look like that. Now you're on my television? Get out of here.
Dude, that one guy was just swole. He kept standing up the whole time. And I figured it out. The jack guy that's been there the whole time, he was sitting there too. So I think they're his buddies or something.
Well, yeah. They probably work out together. He was probably like, guys, do you see how much press I got when I showed up on TV? Now the whole crew's out there.
It's all everyone was talking about on Twitter and stuff. And I figured it out, actually. CBC, CTV, they all interviewed the original jack guy. His name is Dean. He's some fitness instructor from Toronto.
Right.
His Instagram has just been blowing up since he was spotted after, game 2 of the
Something
ALDS?
Like am I mistaken, or did I not get an ad on Instagram?
The Leon's one.
Him selling furniture now.
Dude, yeah, people are using him for ads. He's getting some clout right now. Sitting behind home plate paid off for this guy.
He's become an influencer for no reason other than eating chicken and rice at home plate.
Which I know those tickets is probably a few grand or whatever, but he's most definitely cashed out on it. And I noticed the other jack dude from last night that was in the white tank top.
Yeah.
His shirt, he kept flexing it. It said Elevate or something, ELEV and then an 8. I saw it and he kept shaking his shirt.
Is it a supplement
company?
It's
a supplement company.
Of course it is.
So I don't know if someone paid for these guys to be there or they're going to make a bunch of money out of it. Because if I Googled this company, a ton of other people did too.
Absolutely. And because you think about it, right? When you see a billboard, there's the big billboards over the highway and you know everything that's happening on there. Or you get a little itty bitty tiny little signpost. Those guys are massive. What a great billboard for your company.
Well, and we've seen this before. Remember there was the very chesty woman who was sitting behind the Dallas Stars bench during the playoffs.
The robust gal?
Yeah. Her OnlyFans blew up, just from sitting there for every Dallas Stars playoff game.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, is I think people are becoming a little bit more savvy on knowing that, commercial ads, traditional stuff like that doesn't work as well as it used to. But if you can get, what was the movie where they were showing up at baseball diamonds and sitting behind home plate?
Oh, Smile. Yeah.
And they had all these creepy people. Companies are figuring out that if you just put someone on TV doing something weird in the background,
you're forced to look at them the whole game.
We'll all figure it out, whether it's creepy smiles, jack dudes, or tight-shirted females.
Yeah.
All of this works to get your attention.
If you're starting up a company, if you can invest a few $1,000s, if the Jays punch their tickets to the World Series, the best, you got to pay a little bit of money, but free advertising in a sense.
Absolutely. I mean, the bummer is, like you said, it's going to cost you a few $1,000s. So, like, we're out.
Yeah.
Our company owns the team. We're still not getting those seats.
I mean, just think about it. Those people didn't need to start that convoy in Ottawa. They could have just got home plate tickets. They didn't need to honk any horns.
Wear just a shirt that just says honk.
Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets here, and we're starting a new contest this week. We're looking for some confessions. What is something that you have never told your parents before?
That's right. We've got 3 people on the line. They've each got a confession lined up to give us. And whoever gives us the most lasting confession, the one that makes the biggest impact, win $100 in Lotto Max tickets with a $25 million jackpot up for grabs tomorrow night.
All right. If you're not one of our confessors, that does mean you are a judge. So let us know who has the best confession of what they've never told their parents before. We will start on line 1 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Yo, good morning. It's Phil.
Phil. All right. We'll give you 20 seconds, and you just got to tell us what's something you've never told your parents before. You ready?
20 seconds. Long story short, you got it. All right. So back in high school party, we had 100 kids there. The school bus broke down into a camper across the road. Kids went over, started throwing rocks at it, smashed the windows out of this school bus. We decided maybe it should light up on fire. That school bus went in complete flames, and 15 years later, Mom and Dad, I know who did it.
You know, I have some theories of my own as to who might have done it.
Were your parents always like, who did that?
What happened?
Oh, yeah, there was a lot. There was cops involved. But, yeah, there was some deking around it, and they never found out.
Oh, this cold case might be solved.
Yeah, well, they're in Africa right now, so I know they're not listening to the radio. That's the only reason I called. I'm a 38-year-old man. I don't want to get caught.
We'll send them the link to the podcast.
All right, stay on
There
hold
you
here. We did just have one caller wuss out and drop off.
One person was like, well, I didn't set a bus on fire.
So we've got another spot open here if anyone wants to take it, but let's go to our next line here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is Kate.
Kate.
Hi, Kate.
All right. Do you have a story that you've never told your parents before that you'd like to share?
I do. I didn't set anything on fire.
Probably for the best.
But I was borrowing my dad's car in high school and thought it would be fun to teach my friend how to drive, but it was a manual transmission, and he didn't know how to drive a regular car. So he mistook the gas for the brake, and we were in my high school parking lot and went flying over a curb.
And what did you tell your parents?
Well, the car was shaking, and I was freaking out on the way home. I told them I hit a curb, and they didn't believe me. They made me draw pictures of where I hit this curb, and there was no way they ever believed me.
Well, now they know.
All right, stay on hold for us here. All right, we will go to caller number 3 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hi, it's Mark.
Mark, all right. You are going to be our final confessor this morning. Do you have a good story that you've never told your parents before?
Yeah.
All right, take it away, man. Whenever you're ready.
Hi, so I was 11, 12 years old. I used to live by the St. Lawrence, by the St. Lawrence River. My friend and I were deciding to throw some fire, candles, whatever, in the St. Lawrence. One of them decided to blow on my head, and I burned half my hair.
Oh, God.
And how'd you explain that to the folks?
I told them a bunch of teenagers were throwing stuff at the school.
Those damn teenagers are always up to no good.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, stay on hold here. All right, we've got 3 contestants here, 2 fire-related stories.
Yeah, a lot of fire today.
Line 1 about what was burning down a bus?
Setting a bus on fire at a house party with hundreds of people.
Line 2, of course, with a car story, classic. Everyone's got one of those. And then line 3, another fire-related story, burning hair. I mean, I don't think anyone can compete with line 1.
No, I mean, you set a bus on fire.
Yeah.
You set a bus on fire, and even here today, you waited until your parents were in a different continent to fess up to it.
Are you still there, man?
I'm still here.
We don't approve of what you did, but a ding and a round of applause and $100 in Lotto Max tickets is coming your way, all right?
And I'm going to tell Mom and Dad as soon as they get home.
If you do win the big jackpot, got some nickels and dimes for the fellas over here?
Oh, for the boys.
Hell yeah.
The Brock and Dalby podcast.
The Brock and Dalby podcast.
You know those BuzzFeed quizzes that are so much fun? Yeah, that's not what this is. It's the quiz with Brock and Dalby.
All right, we are hoping the Jays' time is now tonight. And, you know, I've been singing this song in my head since they won last night. So I was thinking for today's quiz, songs with now in the title.
Okay, so it's just N-O-W, the word now, somewhere in the title or in parentheses. That's the gimmick for this week.
Yes.
I've got a few in my head, and 2 of them I'm almost certain are not songs you're going to pick, so I'm not feeling super confident.
Well, we'll find out. We'll start with an easy one when I say Van Halen.
It's right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
That's a good pump-up song for the Jays as well.
That's tonight's song for sure.
Next one here, when I say the band Free.
Free. Oh.
Not a band you think of, but a very popular song.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember the song. I'm sure as soon as you say it, I'm going to be like, oh, that was them. Yeah.
That is Free.
I, with gun to my head, couldn't have listed a Free song, but of course everybody knows this song.
That
Great
one
tune.
should have been a freebie, yeah. Next one here, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness as a now song?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew I was in trouble on this one. No.
Oh, you thought too hard, man.
I'm an adult now!
What other Pursuit of Happiness song do you know?
I couldn't think of any of them. I was like, I know this is a band, but I don't remember their songs.
Okay, 1 out of 3 right now.
Oh, no.
All right, next one here. When I say Quiet Riot, you would say?
Quiet Riot? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if they have more songs than... I don't know it. I don't know it.
Mama, We're All Crazy Now.
Okay, I've heard this song. I'm barely remembering it even as you're playing it. This is not what I know.
I don't ring the bell.
I mean, go ahead. That's the worst shame bell you've ever rung.
That's a banger of a track.
You're alone on that one.
All right.
Sure.
Queen?
Queen's Can't Stop Me Now.
You're saying Can't Stop Me Now?
Is that not...
Don't Stop Me Now.
I almost swore. I almost swore.
That one deserves a shame bell.
Shame.
I said the wrong word. That sucks.
That's rough, dude.
That sucks.
All right, final one here. Rage Against the Machine.
Sleep Now in the Fire. There we go.
And that's what you can do.
That feels a little harsh.
You can sleep now.
That feels like it's a little much.
You can be like the Mariners and sleep now in the fire. 2 for 6. Hopefully the Jays do better than you tonight.
Want to be part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.